Hope Show, transcribed direct from Hollywood with Les Brown and his band of renown. Our singing star, Margaret Whiting. Our special guest, Jack Kirkwood. And here he is, Bob Hope. Thank you. Thank you very much. But I want to tell you, my sponsors think I'm doing a sensational job. In fact, they've actually nicknamed me Stupendous. When I walked into their office today, I heard one of them say, "Here comes Stoop now." And I want to ask everyone to drive carefully. The life you save may be mine. And I saw Esther Williams driving down Vine Street with her swimming pool strapped to the top of her car. And Jack Benny, too, he's going someplace. He was standing on Hollywood Boulevard this afternoon borrowing people's cigarette lighters for a minute. He leaves as soon as he gets a tank full. You know, California is a wonderful place for going away on a weekend with our great network of freeways. Boy, you can start out in the morning from any part of the state, and in less than an hour, you're lost. Now, those new freeways are so wonderful. You just go straight ahead with no lights or stop. In fact, last week I started out for Beverly Hills and went all the way to San Diego. I had to. That was the first turnoff. Wonderful. Freeway. $1 million a foot, they call it a freeway. The traffic on the freeway is still pretty slow. Yesterday I saw a man walking, so I offered him a ride, and he said, "No, thanks, I got to get downtown. I'm in a hurry." I didn't mind that till he passed me. But they're improving the freeways all the time. They just built one that's really modern. It has one lane just for accidents. I bought myself a new Cadillac, and I insisted that everything on it be absolutely genuine. Now the neighbors are beginning to complain. I forgot about those fishtail fenders. But I got one break. I didn't have to buy any curb feelers. Audrey Hepburn sends me all her old eyelashes. But you know, you really have to have a car in California. Out here, anyone seen walking on the sidewalk is considered a sissy. But there are a few sensible drivers. One man came all the way from Kansas in a brand-new Cadillac without getting a scratch on it, and he just took one simple precaution. His wife drove, and he ran ahead, waving a white flag. And I'm all set to take Dolores and the kids on a trip. I've packed my tent, compass, DDT, gun, ammunition, map, water, and emergency rations, and tomorrow we all take shots. I say, what's the fun in going to Griffith Park if you don't prepare for it?
Ladies and gentlemen, radio comedians are always trying to do something different. Now, for Bob Hope, doing something different simply means staying home 1 week. As a matter of fact, that's where he is right now, in his study with his secretary, going over the mail that's piled up during his recent absences.
Well, we certainly have a stack of letters to go through, Mr. Hope. Well, there's even one here from your children.
A letter from my kids?
Yes, sir.
Gee, I'm sorry I wasn't home to get it. I look forward to the letters. You know, we have such a wonderful relationship. Let's see what they say. Dear Mr. Hope.
Aren't they a little formal with you?
Well, we're having a little spat right now. You see, I give them each $1 a week for allowance, and they found out what the Crosby kids get.
Well, what do they get?
A bank a week.
Piggy?
No, First National. Let me see what they have to say. We sure miss you, Daddy, and we can't wait to see you back at the house. Well, you can tell there's still kids in this house. Look how they spell house, H-O-U-S-E.
That's right. You spell it with a W.
What else? Says, Daddy, we miss having breakfast with you and then playing in the backyard. But most of all, we miss you every night because of the bedtime stories. Now that we're not home, who tells them to you?
Gosh, so cute, Mr. Hope.
Yeah, wait, there's a little more. We would like to hear from you, so please have your writers answer this letter. All our love, Tony, Linda, Nora, and Space Cadet.
space cadet?
Yeah, that's the little one, Kelly. He's just a baby, and you know he watches all those science fiction shows on television. He thinks I'm a square because I've never been to the moon. I just went as far as Mars, you know. I got off.
Here's your next letter, Mr. Hope.
Oh.
From your Aunt Martha in Cleveland.
Aunt Martha?
Yes, she's coming out here to visit you. As a matter of fact, she's arriving tomorrow.
Oh, well, let me see it. I'll be arriving Tuesday on the El Capitan and would appreciate you meeting me at the station. I would take a taxi, but I spent most of my money on the fare. As a matter of fact, all I can afford to eat on the way out is dog food. Won't be hard to find me at the station. I'll be the only one scratching my ear with my hind leg. There's a P.S. here. I'm anxious to see all your movie star friends, Robert, and most of all, I'd like to meet Bing Crosby. Your loving Aunt Martha. Gee, I'd better get busy. Will you call Mr. Crosby, please?
Oh, yes, sir. Shall I call his Elko, Nevada home, his Pebble Beach home, or shall I try his place in Bel Air?
No, try the Salvation Army on Main Street. I hear he went shopping for a new suit.
Well, I'll try Bel Air. Well, there you are, Mr. Hope.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Bing. Bob. What are you doing? Oh, breaking Perry Como record, huh? Listen, Lard, I've got a favor to ask of you. My Aunt Martha's coming in from Cleveland. I'm throwing a party for her. I wonder if you'd come over. She's anxious to meet you. How much? Bing, I'm not asking to perform. I'm just asking you to meet my aunt. She's about 60. You two will have a lot in common. We can sit around and polish each other's ear trumpets. Now, look, Bing, just take 5 minutes. Hello, Bing. Bing. How about that? Tone-deaf tycoon asking for money just to meet one of my relatives. Didn't I go over and meet one of his relatives once?
Yes, and you did it for practically nothing.
How long have you been with us? Gee, I hate to disappoint my Aunt Martha. She's expecting to meet Crosby. Hey, wait a minute. Do I need the real Bing? Why don't I just find someone else shaped like a pot-bellied stove and have him impersonate Egghead?
Mr. Hope, are you through with the mail?
Yeah, I'll see you later. I just got a wonderful idea. Well, this is the Briskin building. Now, let's see. Where's the directory? There it is. And I want there. Jack Kirkwood Hollywood Party Service, room 1202. I'd better take the elevator.
Going up.
12, please. Gee, it's crowded in here. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind taking your elbow out of my back?
Not my fault, boy. Your wallet's caught in my hand.
What'd you say about my wallet?
You gotta be careful in these elevators, boy. There's a guy who rides up and down this building all day long just picking pockets. Makes as much as $1,000 a day.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but with these high taxes, I can't keep any of it.
12th floor. Let him out, please.
Hey, where's room 1202?
1202? Why, that's my office. I'm Jack Kirkwood.
Really?
Yeah, come on in.
So you're Jack Kirkwood. You know, in the elevator, I thought you were just some bum.
Bum. Why, I'm a very important man in this town. Everybody knows me. As a matter of fact, one of my Hollywood friends is expecting a call from me right now. Excuse me. Hello, Bob Hope, please. Oh, hello, Bob. Kirkwood. How's the old kid? Sorry I couldn't come out to the house Saturday. I knew you'd miss me. I'll see you next week, and maybe we'll hit some golf balls, eh? Well, so long, Ski Snoot. He's a great guy.
You know Bob Hope pretty well, huh?
Do I? He never throws a party without me. We're the best of friends. I'm his right-hand man. Yes, sir, his right hand.
I'm Bob Hope.
Well, just call me Lefty. Of all the fakers. Wait a minute, boy. Wait a minute. I knew it was you all the time. I should know you. I've seen all your pictures, listened to your radio show, watched you on television, and seen you on the stage.
Really? Well, what do you think?
Oh, you're in a lot of trouble, boy.
I'm here on business. Central Casting tells me you have the nearest measurements of anyone in town to Bing Crosby.
Well, that's right, boy. Us two have the same measurements. I can't think of anyone who's built just quite along our line.
Neither can I, unless it's a Trailways bus. Well, here's my proposition. I'm giving a party tomorrow for my Aunt Martha, and she expects to meet Crosby there. Do you think you could impersonate him, come to the party as Bing?
But what about the hair department, the rug?
Yeah, that's right. When he takes off his hat, Bing is a little nude, isn't he?
Oh, you can't say Bing is bald, boy. It's just that he's got more face than most people.
That's right. He's too tall for his head. Anyway, I'm sure you can handle this, Mr. Kirkwood. I know you can pull it off.
No, this could be dangerous. What if she asked me to sing? I don't sing at all like Bing. Listen. Fairy tales can come true. It could happen to you if you're young. Say, that's pretty good, isn't it?
It's not bad. You sound halfway between Crosby and the last quart of bathwater going down the drain.
Well, I guess I could act like him for one night, provided you also let me make the arrangements for your party. I'm in the catering business, you know.
Well, first, let's discuss your rates. Are you very high?
What?
I said, are you high?
No, and I can't understand it. I've been drinking for 2 days.
You've been drinking for 2 days?
Yeah, I can't find the cork for the bottle, and I don't want the stuff to evaporate. What do you say, boy? Care for a little snort?
No, thanks. What about this party?
I can arrange a party for $100, $500, or $5,000. How much did you want to spend?
About $10. What kind of a party can I have for that?
Why don't you and your friends go over to the Paramount Theater and smell the warm popcorn?
All right, Kirkwood, I'll spend as much as necessary, within reason.
Fine, boy, it's a deal. I'll make all the arrangements. Shall we seal a bargain with a drink now?
No, Kirkwood, I don't want a drink, and you shouldn't either. And I'll bet it's been the cause of your downfall. Give it up, Kirkwood. You'll have a better, cleaner life if you do.
You're right, boy. I've seen the error of my ways. I'm going to get rid of every bottle of whiskey that I own.
Fine.
By the way, I may not be at your party tomorrow night.
Why not?
It'll take me at least a week to drink all that stuff.
Here's Maggie Whiting of the TV and radio set with Les Brown and his gypsies doing Cross Over the Bridge.
If you're a guy who's had a gal in each and every port, and you forgot the rules of love that life has always taught, and if you broke as many hearts as ripples in a stream, well, brother, here's the only way that you can be redeemed. Cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge, change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you. Brother, cross over the bridge. You have built a boat to take you to the greener side, and if that boat is built of every lie you've ever lied, you'll never reach the promised land of love, I guarantee. 'Cause life cannot hold water, and you'll sink into the sea. Cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge, change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you. Brother, cross over the bridge. Leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you, and brother, cross over the bridge.
Attention, please, attention. All passengers for eastbound California Limited now boarding at Gate B. Now arriving on Track 5, the Grand Canyon Limited, on time,
Gee, there's so many trains down here. I wonder what track my Aunt Martha will come in on.
Your Aunt Martha will arrive on track 9.
Thanks. Let's see. This is track 7, 8. Here we are, track 9. Now, I wonder where... Oh, there she is. Aunt Martha! Aunt Martha!
Robert, there you are.
Well, welcome to California, Aunt Martha.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Oh, tell the porter to be careful with my suitcase.
Why, what's in it?
My rocking chair.
Your rocking chair?
Yes. I wanted to be comfortable here, so I brought it along. And, oh, you better be careful with that other suitcase, too.
What's in that?
My fireplace.
That figured.
I hope the fire hasn't gone out.
Steady, Aunt Martha. Let's not be funnier than the nephew, huh?
Robert, it's so hard to believe you're grown up. I'll never forget the first time I saw you. They just brought you home from the hospital in your little crib. You were all bundled up in a blue basket with your little face sticking out.
Really?
Yes. Somehow I always love babies more when they're ugly.
Hey, Aunt Martha, tell me, how's everybody back home?
Just fine. You remember Cousin Mervyn.
Oh, you mean the one we weren't sure had all his buttons?
Cousin Mervyn just became a boxer.
A boxer? Oh, that's wonderful.
No, I liked him better when he thought he was a Cocker Spaniel.
Well, what else is new, Aunt Martha?
Well, a bit of sad news. You know I lost my husband last year.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How'd you lose him?
The chain broke.
Well, I'm going to do everything possible to cheer you up while you're here. To start with, I'm giving a party for you tonight.
Oh, curiosity.
No, he's not coming. What is that? Oh, yes. And you know who's going to be there? The movie star you said you wanted to meet, Bing Crosby.
No more, Dad. I'm flipping.
Come on, Aunt Martha. Come on. Now, Kirkwood, is everything ready for the party?
Yeah, boy, it's going to be a real bash.
Well, fine. I want everything just right. Aunt Martha's such a nice little old lady.
Oh, I know how you feel, boy. I got a soft spot for nice little old ladies. They always remind me of my mother. I can still see her with that kind face and the silver in her hair.
Silver in her hair?
Yeah, she used to steal knives and forks and hide them in her wig.
My Aunt Martha's different. She hides them in her fireplace.
Jeeper, how I envy you having a family.
Well, don't you have anybody? Sisters, brothers, a wife?
Well, I wish you hadn't said that, boy. I'm the victim of a very unfortunate marriage. I married the bearded lady in the circus. Marriage only lasted 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm sad. How come?
I'm ticklish. I still love her, though, boy.
That's spreads on you, doesn't it? Now, is everything set?
Now, you asked me that before. This is going to be the greatest party you ever gave because my parties are the best parties and I'm the best.
Okay. Just stick to the arrangements and don't act like such a big shot.
What'd you say?
Big shot.
Don't mind if I do a little water on the side. See you later, boy.
So long, Kirkwood. Come in. Come on in, Bill.
Gee, thanks for inviting me to your party, Rob. I'm just in the mood for a real ball. What's the occasion?
My Aunt Martha's in town.
Have I ever met your Aunt Martha, Bob?
No, but I can show you a picture right here in the family album. Let's see. Here it is.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, that's me when I was a boy of 10, and that's Aunt Martha standing beside me.
Oh, she's very sweet looking. Now, who's this man standing on the other side of you with his hand on your shoulder? Your uncle?
No, that's the warden.
I love these picture albums. Boy, what a collection of freaks.
Wait a minute. That's my family you're talking about.
Oh, I didn't mean anything,
And
Bob.
for your information, out of that collection of freaks came a pretty famous comedian.
Yeah, you were the only one smart enough to capitalize on it.
Don't mind Happy Fangs. When somebody stole the wedding bell, they took his marbles along with it.
Look at this next picture, Bob. Who's this young guy with the two black eyes?
Oh, that's me when I was working my way through college, Bill. I had a very difficult job.
Yeah? What were you doing?
Well, you know those guys who come around to your door and sell you a year's magazine subscription and then you never get the magazine?
Yeah?
I used to come around and collect for the second year. I'll get it.
Well, here I am, boy. When the blue of the night meets the gold of the day. I'm ready for the big time.
Please, don't sing anymore. Your breath is fading the drapes. Come in. Come over here in the light and let me get a look at you. Wow, how'd you get to look so much like Bing?
Well, first I went down to the Red Cross and gave them 8 pints of blood. Then I took a nap with my face between the spring and the mattress.
Wonderful. You even got the right clothes. Where did you get that shirt? It looks like just something he'd wear.
You promise not to tell anybody?
Yeah?
Somewhere there's a Nash without seat covers.
Bob, who is this guy? Well, Aunt Martha expected Bing to be here, and he couldn't make it, so Kirkwood is impersonating him. She won't know the difference. She's just a lovable old square.
Oh, Robert.
Here she comes. Aunt Martha, the thing you asked for in your letter's coming true. I'd like you to meet Mr. Crosby.
Well, top of the evening, ma'am. Greetings, salutations, turra, and a boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo.
Oh, goodness. My dress just changed from green to white.
You know, Bing, my aunt here is a great fan of yours. She's got a lot of your records. She brings home everything your name is on.
My name? Must have a lot of police blotters, too.
You know, Mr. Crosby, meeting you was one of the big thrills of my life.
Well, I knew you'd like him, Aunt Martha.
Oh, crazy Dad. I haven't been this excited since the Cleveland PTA voted me the girl most likely to wind up in Clark Gable's Jaguar.
Madam, looking into your dear sweet face, I cannot go on with this masquerade. I'm not Bing Crosby, but a simple vagabond on life's highway who's ashamed of having deceived you. But here, madam, here is your little gold watch, which I stole from your shirtwaist. I now take my leave, bidding you a fond adieu.
Gee, Aunt Martha, I'm terribly sorry about this. What can I say?
Oh, don't fret, Robert. I knew all along that man wasn't Bing, but he was very nice.
At least he returned your watch.
Yes, Robert. In fact, he was so nice. Here,
What's this, Aunt Martha?
give him back his wallet.
That's my Aunt Martha.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.